We're talking about Fabian Diggs, what we did for Ragsdale, and you begin to look him over from last year. What you gonna do about him this year?
Yeah. It's hard to replace Fabian with one player. So we have about four. We have about four that can do a little piece of everything that he did. So yeah, we don't have a Fabian, but we do have about 4 or 5 guys that can carry the ball and do some of the things that he did.
Gonna be running back by committee then, pretty
Absolutely.
much. What about a quarterback this year?
A little guy named Stevenson. He'll be back there. He started a few games last year. I thought he was gonna have a little competition this year, but he does it. So yeah, he's QB1 going into his sophomore season.
And he'll be a sophomore, like you said, this year. Got that freshman experience last year. So you're kind of like, somebody's kind of like Deion Sanders, having a chance to kind of coach your son at quarterback, see how this guy's going to advance, going to progress, and takes over. He's got to be the leader of the team early in his stage at Ragsdale, but now's the time to get it done. No looking back, I mean, baptism of fire, it's over. It's time to get the job done. I know you rely on him to get it done, and you feel like he will get it done.
Absolutely. Yeah, he has no choice. Yeah, there's no other right now, unfortunately. But yeah, he has to get it done. We have the utmost confidence in him, and plus, yeah, he has to eat and get shoes and school clothes and get a ride to school and all that stuff. So yeah, he hears my mouth a lot, coming to work, from work, and all that good stuff.
How about receiver? Who's some of the key receivers going to be?
We have Anthony Washington, who started last year,
right,
at receiver. Maurice Dines, he was mainly on defense last year, but he'll play both sides of the ball this year. We have Herschel Smith, who's a transfer from Western Guilford, that we're expecting big things from. He's going to be a rising senior. We also have Brody Diddy, who's like, I would call him the Swiss Army knife. Like, he lines up at wide out, he's in the backfield, line up at tight end. He's going into his senior season, so he's doing whatever he can to get on the field and help the team.
What do you think the strength of this team will be this year? You look at your offense, look at your defense. What are some of the strengths of this team you see getting ready to go for 2025 year?
It has to be up front, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I'm expecting big things from those guys up front. Kingston Chandler, he started last year as a freshman. Zion Brown, we're expecting big things out of here. Also Cameron Mason, he's another returning starter. And then we have Bryson Covington, who's coming over from High Point Andrews. He's going to be a sophomore. So, yeah, we're expecting big things out of those guys up front to lead the troops. And then on the offensive line, how they go will determine how well we do as a football team this year.
What's the things you'll be looking for in that scrimmage? I think you said Williams tomorrow night. Williams?
Yes, sir.
What are some things you're looking for in that first scrimmage against Williams? Things you want to see happen, things that have to happen for this team to be where it is right now?
Just effort. Just being competitive. We can fix the flaws. We still have time to fix those things. But yeah, just effort. We're looking for guys that's gonna get down in the trenches and get nasty and root guys out of there and knock guys back. We're just looking for 11 guys to play hard on both sides of the ball when they're on the field.
What are some things about this Ragsdale program you like right now, the way things are going, things you like about maybe the history of Ragsdale football over the years has had a tradition? You're keeping that tradition, building it, and make sure it continues on. And it's different these days was back when they were having that success years ago,
right.
different time frame, different era. But some things you like about this program and what Ragsdale means as far as high school football goes.
I mean, we're getting the community support. We're getting a lot of guys that's buying in as far as alumni coming back. You know what I'm saying? Donating to the program. I need to get those guys on the sideline talking to the guys. I think a lot of our players don't really know the tradition because in the late 90s, early 2000s, Ragsdale was a pretty good football team. So just trying to get back to that. We're going back to the white helmets with the diamond R. I think that's tradition. When I think of Ragsdale, that's what I think of. Besides that, man, guys are just buying in. I think I have a group of guys that have bought into what we're trying to do and just committed to the process.
What about the new conference alignments they've got now? How about that as far as that goes? Are you looking forward to it, like the way the new setup is going to go?
I mean, as far as the setup, it is what it is. I mean, you can't do anything about it. Every week you just get a chance to play. We still have the same guys except for we lost Northern and Southeast but picked up Smith and Dudley. So everybody's familiar foes besides Dudley and Smith. So yeah, man, and the kids know each other. You know, grown up with each other, played Pop Warner and all that against each other. And yeah, man, it'll be fun.
It should be a lot of fun because you got Dudley and Smith coming in. You're not too far from Smith as far as geographic location goes.
Correct.
Jamestown up Holden Road, and with Dudley, it's gonna be fun playing against Dudley football. That's gonna be exciting because to be the best, you want to beat the best. You got teams like Grimsley, teams like Dudley. These teams are very good right now. You want to beat those teams. That makes your program better. And you're not that far away, I don't think, from upsetting and knocking off some of those teams. So it may not be an upset in some cases. It may just be a flat-out win.
Yeah. I mean, every week we got to be ready to go. We'll prepare every week like it's a state championship game. Not taking anybody for granted. You know, we had the big powerhouses in Grimsley and Dudley. Those names speak for themselves, and that's what we're trying to get Ragsdale back to, because at one point in time, that's where Ragsdale was at.
And I know you got the games you're going to have to look at on the schedule too, games that have to be wins. Teams like when you play Western Guilford, you play Page and Southwest Guilford, guys like that. You look at those guys, you know those guys pretty well. And so those games going in, you're telling guys, we need to win these guys. We got to win. We got to win these games. These games we should be winning, guys. Let's go get these guys.
Yeah, we got to win all of them. That's how I look at. I mean, you mentioned those teams, and those schools have pretty good football teams, but that's how we approach every game. So it's not hey, we're gonna win this one, but hey, we may not win some of the other ones. Yeah, we don't approach like that. I think our non-conference schedule will help us with us playing Southern and Southeast Guilford and East Forsyth and who's our last, and High Point Andrews. So just start getting that rivalry back with High Point Andrews was vital. But yeah, we'll approach every week and every game as, hey, it's a must win.
At the end of the day, what do you see as improvement from last year? What do you do to improve from last year to this year? What's going to make this team get better in your eyes, your vision, that this team is coming along and making the right kind of progress?
I think it's one of those things in which it's more of a team. It's more a team. I was a new guy last year. Some guys bought in, some didn't. So there was a divide there with the guys that were bought in and the guys that weren't. But this year I think we have more of a cohesive bunch and guys believe in what we're preaching every day. And we have leaders that, hey, they're not going to take or accept anything but 100% from their teammates.
What about you got a new AD now too? Michael Holder taking over for Coach Jones. Got a new AD taking over and getting some work done working around the school. So it's kind of like a team effort now with these people coming in. Maybe some changes here and there, some new things going on, some of the same old things, but it becomes a team effort within the whole Ragsdale program, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think Coach Holder was a home run hire. Just new energy, along with me on this only being my second year. He's done a good job of just being around and communicating and trying to do whatever he can to help the program. And I think him and along with the rest of the administration, they've been nothing but helpful. Trying to get Ragsdale back to its rightful place. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a process. I was only around A.D. Jones for about a year, a little less than that. So this thing is still new. So now it's just new for both of us.
Coach Stevenson, good to talk to you today. Wish you best luck during the season. Look forward to see what the Tigers can do. You got that Diamond R coming back. I know going back to some of those people who've been here before, Brian Herndon, the AD many years ago, loved that Diamond R.
Yeah.
And Tommy Norwood, those guys, they love that Diamond R. They're glad to see that thing moving for you.
Yeah, they won a lot of football games with that Diamond R, and that's what we want to get back to.
Coach, thank you for your time as always. Keep up the work, and we'll see you soon.
I appreciate it.